Then I did the EYFL shit for a couple years. Then once I got to middle school, nigga did the modified shit.
Okay.
And then feel me, I ain't gonna lie though. Nigga, they fucked me up when I got the Binghamton though. This will fuck me up because when I got playtime, so like for me, don't think they fucked me up like they sat me down. Nah. What's the name? I got there, bro. I was playing linebacker. I was playing linebacker and D line my whole career till modified. So for me, like that 4 or 5 years, all I know is linebacker to D line. Man, as soon as I got there, they looked at me. Cornerback and wide receiver, guys.
Oh man.
I'm like, nigga.
Yeah. So question. Let me ask you a question. Did that change for the better?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Cause like for me, my pops was always hit me with the like for me, yo, you can do whatever you put your mind to it. Like for me, like you be shorting yourself for me, like you don't know your potential and shit. So them niggas telling me I'm corner and linebacker and shit. I'm like, corner and wide receiver. I'm like, I never played that shit. But like,
change your aura.
I ain't gonna be, but like for me, I ain't the type to be on some bitch shit. Like I ain't gonna do it. Like I bet y'all think I could prevail from this? Let me test it out. Like for me, like y'all gotta for me.
Guess what they changed you into? Thinker. You can't be no cornerback and not be a thinker. You gotta be quick on your feet at all times.
You gotta be on your shit.
At all times.
I ain't gonna lie though, for me.
At all times. I was to a thinker.
I was rocking modified as a corner for me, did my shit. I ain't allowed no touchdowns, but as soon as I got to that JV varsity, linebacker again, shit.
Linebacker again. I respect that.
Hell yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, that football shit definitely like, I ain't gonna lie, them coaches really like, they was like great pieces to the puzzle, like building a nigga. Cause like then I was on some like, they made me trust fast. Story time, so boom, right? Little history on Moneymaker, so boom. Moneymaker started off on something like, for me, my pops, and God bless them, my Uncle Tug shit. They started it for me. They started out on something like for me, regular young nigga shit for me. They crew was Moneymakers. Okay. But like for me, fast forward, that shit was what, 98, 99 when y'all officially Moneymakers? So yeah, 98, 99 for me. Yeah. Abbreviation for me, money or nothing else. Why? Money and control, earn respect. So for me, fast forward like 2005 came. Fast forward 2005 came. Like before 2005 came, my uncle passed away. My uncle Tug passed away. But like for me, before he had passed, he had just started doing clothes and shit. Transition, trying for me, flipping his life. Okay. Get into the clothes and shit. For me, he was doing the Moneymaker shit. For me, we did a photo shoot and all that shit with his shit. For me, promoting the shit and all that shit. And like for me, that's like I vividly remember that shit. Niggas was good, smiling, like for me, like it was just a beautiful moment. Then boom, shit gone. Then for me, like shit was like for me, like then literally 10 years later, for me, I turned 15, 16. My uncle Dad's had for me, came home from jail, started doing the clothes shit. He bought himself a printing machine. He was just doing regular for me. He was just doing regular images off random images, just printing and pressing. Nigga, he gave me his shit because he stopped with that shit. He gave me his shit. Then we grabbed one. Yeah, he gave me shit. Then we grabbed a whole new one. Then for me, I told my pops like, yo, we about to bring that Moneymaker shit back. We about to start this shit all over, turn this shit to a brand. For me, 29, then. School. Then went to school and shit for me, lost a little focus with the clothing shit for me. I was focused on school and the fucking school and music and shit. School, music and football, I was focused on that shit. And then for me, 2019 came, I was like, alright, bet. Once I went to school, I was like, alright, bet, I know what I need to do. Got my LLC officially rolling. Moneymaker is a clothing brand now. Okay.
See, that's a big thing. Definitely, he called it before we even got the accent. You heard? Like, LLC is a big thing.
Before you know about LLC, did you, like, what was that? Had any first step before that? Cause my first step was DBA before LLC. I ain't gonna fuck. And I ain't know DBA until my fucking lawyer was like, get a DBA, and these white men can get off your back.
We had a DBA before his time. We had a DBA because we was touching a lot of money out here, and we had multiple stores and stuff like that. But we started doing the clothing, and we was bringing the Moneymaker shit. We had a store on Main Street in JC. Okay. So we got a DBA for that shit up under the 2M. Well, it was double M. We got it under. And we had a store right across the street from what the fuck is that there? Is that? What the fuck is that food store right there on Main Street? Is that still there now? On JC. All of these? Is that shit still there? don't think all
Nah,
not all these, but whatever that shit, well, all these was there, right?
Yeah.
We was right across the street. We had, I mean, where all the phone spots and all that is right there. We was on the corner. We had a spot there. And we was, like I said, we had the print shit or whatever. But we was selling everything from sneakers to fucking, you know what I mean, all types of hip hop clothing in the spot. And we was in there for a little while off of the DBA. Okay. You know what I mean? That was the first thing we had, the DBA.
That was before my time.
Yeah.
Shit, you tapped in on it. You got that LLC.
I ever thought about getting like, what it called, panhandler's license? What is some shit called? The shit that you can open up your own table outside and shit. Ever thought about that?
Yeah.
You thought
Like,
about
I ain't gonna front, y'all. Like,
Yeah, but like
most of my sales was always in person. You know what I mean? I always had a website. You know what I mean? I didn't have a good promotion at first. You know what I'm saying? When I first started clothing, I didn't have a good promotion. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really know that much. I was starting as I went.
Right.
Everything I needed, I was searching up for YouTube, and I was researching this, that, and the third for that shit, and it helped me get where I was going with the clothing shit. You know what I'm saying?
So long when we had shit, yeah. I come from the bottom, my pain different. You know you can see it in me. Eyes red like the devil in me. Savage mode up.
But before all that shit, bro, I ain't know any of that kind of shit. I ain't know anything about DBAs. I ain't know anything about vinyls. I ain't know anything about how long should I press a shirt. My first couple shirts, bro, I done had brown squares on them shits. For like, you hear me? Like,
I was doing that shit
real
too.
shit, bro.
For me, when I personally started this shit, when I personally started shit, I always had like clout on social media type shit. Like for me, my Snapchat always was getting views. For me, my Facebook was always JK. For me, I had a little bit of clout on Instagram. And then for me, I was popping in school. Like for me, I was throwing a party. Every party I threw was crazy, jam packed.
Yeah, that's how you.
More bitches than niggas.
That's a shit.
Like feel me, like and then my party be having motherfuckers I don't even know. But feel me, everybody on a good time, feel me? Come on, y'all good vibes, come on.
Enjoy yourself.
Feel me? Enjoy. You want to enjoy yourself, you want to feel me, make a great moment. Come on, that's how all my parties was.
So that shit.
So feel me, I was doing the parties and shit. So like feel me, I had a little bit of clout and shit. And then when my mans had dropped the song, feel me, I wanted to do the clothing shit. We was doing the regular shit, feel me, doing the money making shit. Then he made a song called Anything. It was like, yo, that's light. Niggas did the little Henny label on the joint, did a little blur work, anything possible. Then like, you know how I did the VSOP and all that little shit. Nigga, we just put all our details for me. Money Makers, the great song, anything possible. Like we just bring that. Nigga, we was in school.
That's what they did. Hey, that's right.
I was 16 doing that shit. Nigga, we was in school. We had teachers buying this shit. Teachers was even copying this shit. Like
that's taking over your town on the low. You heard? Like when they see you make it and they see you on YouTube or TV, they be like, damn, I know him. Like, it gets
so how you feel around town. How you feel support is? How do you feel about the support in your town?
Yeah,
you from Bing
because
and all that. So
we're gonna talk about some different questions. I want to hear your point of view. Because started from
people
rapping,
that I know from Bing grew up and they like
all the rapper perspective.
Yeah, you have to go from there because we can't go from
the rapper perspective. We can't. I look at the rapper shit. I don't pay attention to the negative shit like that because it's like I feel like motherfuckers glorify more negative shit than the positive shit. Like feel me? I bet so boom. You don't even know how many people viewed. You don't really know how many people actually saw when you posted your link to the song, right? But you can see who shared it. Why you worried about the people that didn't share it? When the motherfuckers that feel me appreciating you, why ain't you showing love? Why ain't you appreciating that shit?
I gotta butt in on that. You wanna know why, bro? I've been through that, and that shit fucked me up because the people that were supposed to share it, is that shit. It means more to you than a random friend.
I feel you, but like for me, you can't expect niggas to do what you would do.
Yeah, but at the same time, if they want you to succeed, they should do it regardless.
Then what's that telling you if they ain't sharing it?
They ain't for you.
Then what the fuck? Then what you gonna blow this shit for? I'm blowing shit for. For me, I'm getting like, nigga, I'm 22 now. I'm not dwelling on shit. I'm not dwelling on shit I can't control no more.
That's a fact. I respect that. And I respect that. I respect that because of your age right now. Because it took me a little minute to stop letting my fault because it took me a little minute to stop letting people that I feel like that has that much control of me. You heard? Like on a feelings trip to where I respect you enough and give you that much love that one little thing hurt it so bad.
But like, feel me,
like, know what I'm saying?
Like how I feel like I got over that shit. Like, feel me, like how I was saying, I ain't want to go to. I feel like I wasn't ready to go to college and shit.
Yeah.
My parents sent me to college. They like, feel me, like, yo, what you gonna do if you home? You gonna get a job, do regular shit? Like, feel me, go to college and try something. Feel me, this is new. Get ahead and do it. So feel me, doing that shit. And like, feel me, actually being alone and like, feel me, like ask my parents and shit. Like, feel me, my phone was always on, but like, nigga, I turned my phone off when I was in college. Like, feel me, I really took out a long time to be alone and shit. Like, I'm the only child and shit. So feel me, like being alone wasn't really a problem. But like, feel me, now I'm in the whole city where I just met everybody over here.
Right.
I only knew 2 people before I got to college that was in my college. So feel me, it's like. And then, like, feel me, I don't know them like that to be talking about the shit I want to talk about.
That's a fact.
Like, I don't want to turn my phone on. And it's like, feel me, it's like, I took that time to really get to myself.
Yeah, other self, yeah, you're real you, like the I can't really say like the fun side of you that people
not
that
even the fun side of me. I just figured out my morals and shit. Like, feel me, what I'm going, like, this is what I'm gonna stand for. Like, I don't even go for, like, I don't even go for my pops is my mom and pops is my heart. Like, that. I don't give a fuck if they mad about it. If this is how I feel, I'm doing it. And like, feel me, when I came home and shit, once I came home from college and shit, like, man, I'm not going back to college. I'm telling you, I'm not going back to college and shit. And I was doing what I felt like I had to do to get right. And like, feel me, like, even though it could have been dumb and shit, now I'm not doing that dumb shit though. Now it's like,
you understood more. Yo, for real though, like, I respect it. You heard, G's? Like, I ain't gonna hold you, like. Besides, out of this RapCast, I want to fuck with you, G's. Like you the G's there. I gotta call you the G's, you heard? I gotta greet you as the G. That's how we talk in my hood. Like, for real, I fucked with you because your mindset where you at, you heard, like, some niggas that shit age right now ain't really on that type of timing. These niggas wanna pick up a gun and do whatever. Not like, even if you is doing it, like, but you showing me a different side that make a nigga wanna fuck with you. You heard, like for real. You heard, yeah. You not. You heard, yeah. We on good positive vibes. You heard, like, oh, you heard, but it's real though because you know, like misunderstood ain't got to be explained. Real shit. Misunderstood ain't got to be explained, nigga, because we all in the streets at the same time. But I respect you where you going. Niggas gonna fuck with you because of that right there. Where you at right there, stay there. Niggas gonna respect you. Niggas gonna respect you and fuck with you because of that. Real
What helped you? Like, I understand a lot. My bad. I understand a lot of the shit that you were saying and all that. But what really helped you get to this mindset, bro? Like, it's.
Yeah, what was that last scar? What was that last scar that said?
Like, it's a lot of shit that make us become the person that we is today, bro. Yeah. But it's like.
So that last scar that made me like think like this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because. I always thought it would take a minute to change somebody's mind, change somebody's actions or anything. But bro, I seen my life change in 3 days.
Wait, bro. All right.
In 3 days, bro. 3.5 days, because that half day was me on the way back to bank. No funny shit, bro. Real shit, bro. Like, my whole mindset changed and all that. Just in 3.5 days.
Alright, before I answer that question, y'all ever had somebody in y'all life that like they fake tell you shit and it's like you fake go against it?
Yeah.
But it turns out that they dead ass always right.
Right. Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah. And you know, G, you wanna know who that critic right there is?
Who?
Lady I sleep with every night.
For being my pops.
Yo, I got shot. She told me don't go outside. You are that could have ended me right there. The day after my baby shower, bro. Like, real shit. She told me, don't go, stay in the house.
I always thought
it's real like that. And that, by you saying that, is really real like that, bro. Like, for real. Nigga, I live every day right now with a bullet in me still to this day. And that's crazy that you bring that up because it's real like that. I sleep with her every night. When she tell me don't go out, and she be like, "I'm mad with you." So what? I'm outside. Guess what? Something probably happened to me that night. I'm coming to the crib, something crazy, telling her a story. Or
like for me, like my pops was always like for me. My pops always told me stop playing with my potential. I never really looked at. I always thought I knew about potential and shit, but like for me, I always thought he was like overachieve. Also like overachieve shit. Like for me, I'm his son. He'd be a bias type shit. But like for me, like anytime I put what he said into play and shit, that ass work on some easy shit. So they was like for me, like wow, I just gotta stop playing with myself. But like for me, having somebody that once I realized that shit. I think realized that shit this year. That like for me, everything he fake said is like fake gold to me. Like for me, like I could bet this shit work. So like for me, I was like, all right,
through it.
This is what I got what he said. I got what I know. I'm about to put that shit together, see how far I get.
So is it just you and you? Is it you and or you got like a little team behind you?
I got a team behind me, big two limbs.
All right, big two limbs. Yeah, shout out to them niggas too. You are.
Hold on.
Cause for me, shout out the whole big two. It's big two ones for me. Shout out the whole two on the whole camp. My son, Alright Lee, he a producer.
Okay.
His Instagram is alright_li.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
My son.
Follow that.
My son EZ, feel me? He about to be hosting. He on some hosting party shit. Feel me?
Okay.
He rapping a little bit.
Right. Shout out to them niggas.
Feel me? Shout out my son B Lee, my son Matt. For me, they got their podcast going on with my son Ray Visions and my son Tias and shit. Shout out to over there. For me, SOS shit. Like for me, my Kent got most. My Kent on their own too. Hold on, wait, my damn. For me, baby boy. For me, my son TZ in college playing football right now. Rapping when he comes.
Shout out to him. Yo, y'all tap into the whole team.
My son Sam out there too. Both of them, they just got their ring and shit and court ring and shit like.
Okay, yeah.
What they talking about, man?
This whole team doing good. You heard? Yeah.
That's why I'm by myself right now. Niggas doing they got their own shit to do.
Next time, man, we get a chance, y'all come back and bring them niggas, man, for real.
Shout out to my manager for me, my son 2M, bro, for me. Pretty boy Floyd ass nigga. My son got no black chick.
Respect that. Yeah, shout out to the
Alright, look, before I forget this question, bro.
Yeah, then we gonna get into some.
Yeah, because we're about to get some real shit. Yeah. But you was saying some real shit, bro. Pause, my bad.
Yeah, my bad if I jumped out.
Nah, you great. Nah, that was real. We needed that. We needed that. We needed that. Man, shout out to all the real ones. You heard? That's a fact. You heard? That's a fact. Shout him out. You heard?
Close with his pocket.
Took his shit, man. That's a fact. Now look, like, since you like been in the mindset you had now and all that, did you ever take the time out, right? Sit down and look back in the eyes when you was young. Like what I'm trying to say is like everybody can remember memories, but those details you remember in the memories, bro. When you look back and you look at it with the eyes that you got now, with the knowledge you got now, looking back at the kid's eye that you had back then. You know what I'm saying? Did you ever do that?
Outside shit,
like when you anything in life that had you first. Anything that you remember, because look, a lot of people can't remember.
Like when I started dragging my nuts.
Look, not even that. A lot of people.
That's the real though. Nah, for real though. Like that's when.
But look,
I guess that's when niggas start saying.
Can't remember a certain age of their life. Like it's like it's like you just woke up. It's like you just woke up in this body at a certain age. It's not like how you see your kids grow up. You see them from when they born to. But us, it's like we snapped in our body at a certain age.
I say for me, it was like...
I understand what you're talking about.
You get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying now. Like, for me, I'll say like 2019, right before I graduated. Like, that May 2019, when B-Boy and my grandfather died 2 days apart.
That's when it...
Nigga, that nigga, I ain't been the same Fendi ever since.
But
like, for me, it could be for the, like, it is for the better and shit, but like, for me, like,
because
so
you
but like, for me, but like,
you ain't
for me,
tap
like,
out to, you ain't tap out
it's
to
for the
where-
better, but I know the negatives to it too, though. Like, for me,
I
like,
understand you.
That's what I'm trying to say.
nigga,
It's like you could
nigga,
look back
I ain't
at
gonna lie, like, before
that's
that,
what I'm trying to
like,
I don't
been
zone-
through. I've been
like,
through
for me,
that.
like, before that shit happened, before May 2019, I don't zone out
That's
into
crazy.
space as much as I do. I wasn't zoning out
shit.
into space as much as I do now. That's just like a little thing to go, like just the little shit to go about it. Like for me, I realize I don't like for me that shit is different. Like I really be zoned out in the middle of shit, like going in deep thought. And then what am I thinking about? Shit. Like
Yo, cuz, what I just talked to you about to say about that.
like so for me, I say like once that shit happened, I realized like tomorrow. Once I realized tomorrow not promises, like
I respect.
nigga.
Did you ever get judged about getting caught in like deep thoughts? Cause I know I done got caught plenty of times.
Yeah,
and the
nigga.
reason why I asked that is because my daughter, like she got a thing about that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My daughter got a thing of like she just like zoned out, and I see her in her mind. But like my other daughters would be like, Nevaeh, stop. Like she'd think she's just annoying her on purpose. But I know what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's just thinking. But I'm like, damn, she's young. She doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like
She and her
kids
thoughts,
be
bro.
doing and like
They
kids
thoughts
is like they
Word,
fucking
heavy.
creative. So that's why I was about to say like it's like them thoughts be wild. Like you know what I mean? What you know what I'm saying? What you think about that?
Nah, like hold on, you asking what I think about?
Yeah, like those like those thoughts. Like you ever got judged by those?
Like alright, so boom, like
That's what
for me,
I'm
like
saying.
yeah, alright, so boom, yeah. Niggas like
My fault. I got it.
when I got caught in it, like for me, when I like niggas caught me in my zone outs and shit, and like for me, of course, niggas is gonna laugh because like for me, look at the moment. For me, niggas is smoking, niggas is smoking, drinking, we for me cracking jokes and shit. You just see a nigga zone out, yeah, you gonna laugh real quick. For me, oh, this nigga fraud, Like for me, but like I know if I was to be on something like nah, bro, I'm thinking about X, Y, Z, this, that, and the third. Like niggas gonna be on some old shit. My fault, bro. Like so for me, it's not that I don't take shit as that deep.
I feel that.
Like for me, when I'm in my zone, I keep that shit to myself, type shit.
No, I feel that. Yeah, that was just something I had to go out there. My fault, I made that.
Nah, you
question
Gucci
long as fuck.
now, cause I'm thinking about
That's my thing, bro. I ain't gonna front. My questions be long as shit. I end up adding stories in between the
yeah,
questions
nah, cause
and
I'm
shit.
thinking about the story.
That's
Like,
just
oh, wait,
my
I'm thinking
thing,
about
bro.
that. I'm thinking about those shoes.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah. Nah, my bad. But yeah, it's just, that's be my ways of explaining shit sometimes, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro, it definitely get you there.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. I be what?
Good.
Talk about rabbit holes, nigga. I'm in the cave, nigga. Fuck the rabbit holes, nigga. You heard? I'm in the cave. I'm in the cave. I'm in there with
Rapcast, shit.
That's
That's a fact. You heard? That's where we at. You dig? Yo, now we about to get into this game shit.
That's a fact.
Oh man.
Let's go.
First since you drinking already, we gotta like see you cooked up if you're
We start over, man. Make sure everybody got something
Everybody
in
got
their cup.
something they cooked up.
You know what I'm
Alright, if
saying?
y'all want to play on the outside,
Let's get it. Which one we starting off first?
We're gonna start with the top five that all out.
Alright, let's start the top five that's locked. Cause the other one is a banger. I like the other one.
Top five that all out.
Cause the other one is gonna be two from the
You
States.
tell me what? You said tap out dead or alive?
No, top five that alive. Top five that alive.
Yo, top five that all out rappers. What's your top five?